Oh, nothing much to say. We could, of course, take a quick look at builds before we go into game. Oh, that's bloody odd. 2 heavy flak on one side, 2 Hydra on the other. That's pretty standard. Looks like we've got a flare on the back, which is an interesting choice, and a Gatling gun. Pretty standard there.
The flare will come in handy because this is a very cloudy map.
It is a good choice. The back gun on the Galleon isn't used that much, so no worries. The Dusk's Light is running the flak mortar. That's interesting. You don't often see the mortars on the sides of the goldfish, but obviously they know something I don't. Let's see if it pulls off for them. And of course the heavy flak sniping all day, every day at the moment. We've got Kermit running Flamer, Howitzer flak front, and oh no, flak Gatling front, Howitzer Flamer side. Very interesting. A mix of kill and constant damage on each side. Some light disable with the Flamer. We've got USS Defiant with a, wow, very similar build here of a flak Gatling, instead going with Carronade field gun. Carronade for their disable.
Interesting choice, actually.
Alright, teams, if you would like to ready up and we can get this match underway.
You know, this will be a lot easier if I had a yellow name so I could actually say stuff in chat and actually be believed.
Yeah.
But alas, so quick reminder, Swallow is the other one on the streaming. Please, just don't forget it.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, well, it looks like we did a Galleon and a Goldfish. Now, that's an interesting build, and Kiev has actually said before that he believes that the Goldfish is one of the most overpowered ships in the game. Especially when we head up with the Galleon.
At the moment, with that heavy flak charge shot on front, it's certainly a top contender for that spot. At the moment, the metagame is just starting to switch to a heavy flak snipe fest, especially with a Galleon. I've only started hearing people bitch about it the last couple of days, really.
Yeah, that means it's been in circulation for a couple of weeks at least.
Human Duracell, Aqua Mac, can you please ready up? We need to start this match.
Yeah, get the move on, dude. Come on.
Thank you very much, guys.
Any matches suggested?
Yep, we've got lots of matches, and once it gets down to the top 8 bracket, it should get a lot quicker. So sorry guys, just bear with us. Me and Swallow will try to make this as entertaining as possible over the next couple of hours.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Probably not. About halfway through, I'm probably going to come down from my caffeine high and be like, yeah, there are dudes. They're shooting at each other. That's kind of cool, I guess.
It is cool. It's very cool.
It is cool. I love this game.
It's my job to speak like that. You've just imitated me.
Sort of. Cool is not your word. Tiddly pip Cheerio is your sort of thing.
Too easy.
You have to give me points for trying. Come on.
Yeah, we do. We acknowledge them. Anyway, going into Northern Fjords. Since this is the first match, we should probably explain a little bit about the map.
Okay, the map is a very ice-themed winter. It's got a beautiful combination of enclosed spaces with some wreckage and mountains and a beautiful open field. You can go low and try to hide here, flank up into the enemy, or you can go high into the cloud cover above and try to sink down upon your opponents. I expect to see quite a few flares in this, more than we did in like the Thunder Dunes tournament, because of this large cloud coverage. You don't want ships slinking all around you.
Yeah, this map is actually particularly amusing in public games, because in public games there is the tendency for captains just to hold down W and float to the top of the map like scum at the top of a pool.
And also,
so
sorry.
Go on.
And also, this map is cool because it has a snowman. Snowman, who do you think is going to be the victor? Thank you for your words of insight. Moving along.
Actually, Kiev said that there were two. Oh, not Kiev. Who was it? Said that there were two snowmen on this map. Dynamanti. Have you found the second snowman yet?
No, I have not. I've only found that one. So, let's get to the game, shall we? Lysoro and Dusk's Light are both grouping up. Kermit and USS Defiant both doing the same. Neither sort of moving towards each other, hoping to take some very careful first steps. USS Defiant and his ally likely trying to get that snipe on the Lysoro and Dusk's Light with those howitzers.
You mean the field guns? We've talked about this.
The field guns. I'm sorry. I'm a beta and alpha player.
There goes the Thatcher.
The Hwatcher's not going to hit at that range. Its shells detonate maybe 3/4 of the way towards the Kermit, and the spread is just going to render it useless anyway.
I think I might just be using it for just pure smoke cover.
Maybe zoning. Oh, sorry, I actually did Lysoro's build wrong. He's got a flak Hwatcher on both sides, allowing for a beautiful mix of disabling components and killing power. All right, we've got some long range.
Medium range, admittedly, because there's just a
True.
It seems like both ships don't want to go anywhere near each other.
No, in this situation, it's definitely disadvantage. It's definitely a disadvantage for both teams to rush at each other here. I mean, if you're rushing forward with the Galleon, you're giving up that beautiful broadside, but with the Pyramidion, you don't want to be charging the Galleon's broadside equally, because that will mess you up 9 times out of 10, especially with Goldfish there to support.
Yeah, normally a Pyramidion would be really good at ramming, but against this particular team, I don't think so. Not with that much charge flak aimed right at them.
Yep.
It is an interesting choice of Aqua Muppets here to actually use the field guns, because that's just something you don't see much of, because they seem to
Not
be very
anymore.
difficult
The red team's taking the initiative here and moving in. The Dusk Slide is looking like it's using the Galleon, or trying to use the Galleon, as a bit of cover against the what are they called? The field gun shots.
The field gun shots. You should know this, dude.
Oh, to hell with it. The Lysoro is passing around to the side, of course, keeping his broadside pointed towards the blue team, and just sort of doing a Fibonacci spiral inwards. It's probably not exactly a Fibonacci spiral for those math nuts, but, it's a fancy word I can use.
Defiant is actually...
Oh, that's lifting out if I've ever seen it. That was hydrogen. I don't know why at this point, but both the Lysoro and the Dustlight lift in. Dustlight lifting a bit high there. Kermit rising up to aid. Looks like we're getting a lot more movement now, which is great to see.
Lyso's about to open fire, though.
Boom! Wow, I am not seeing particle effects again. Are you?
I did not see that.
Okay, so teams are apparently firing at each other, ladies and gentlemen, but there are currently no particle effects and health bars are not decreasing. So good job, red team, getting a kill. I'm not quite sure how damaged you are at this point. Oh, a quick double kill for the red team, leaving USS Defiant alone.
They're in a huge position advantage now because the blues are spawning directly beneath them.
Yep, USS Defiant is spawned directly beneath them. If they can quickly get on top of this before the Kermit can react, they can snap up another quick kill, and it'll just turn into a meat grinder scenario, which, I love seeing so much, because it's just the sign of absolute dominating victory if you can be forced into that scenario.
It's also spawn camping, and it's something that you should definitely take a look at.
Maybe they should work on the sporing sequence just a little bit to try and...
Hello, the red team have spotted Kermit.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Come on. Oh, it looks like the blue team are trying to hightail it away to the edge of the map, group back up before the red team could get an advantageous position on them. Whether that's going to work, I don't know. The red team look to be moving into intercept. No, Kermit! Kermit, what are you doing? Kermit is turning around. Why is he turning in? Is USS Defiant coming into support? No, USS Defiant is far away. Looks to be a lack of communication, maybe. Kermit is lifting out. Dusk's Light lifting in to keep pace.
This could get very ugly.
This could get ugly quickly. Lysoro's lifting. I can't see their health. I don't know how much damage they're taking. Pop goes the weasel, and the Curse of QWERTY takes effect.
Yeah, quite a lot of damage, actually.
Yep.
That means that the red team are now 2 kills away from winning this one.
Oh, which means Dakarok and Quaso is destroying Aquamac. I'm sorry.
That is depressing.
Yeah.
I mean, I said before that I really did think that Charge Flak was going to win this tournament, and after this, it's probably going to get nerfed.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh.
Reporting.
Hmm.
TST Beancan have just forfeited. They won't be playing at all.
Why?
I have no idea, which means that Group A has gone down to 3 matches. I'm just going to fill out their matches now.
Okay, so we have to shuffle some of the teams around, right?
No, actually, it's really simple.
Oh, okay, sure. So instead of 4 matches, it's now 3.
Yeah,
6.
Instead of 6 matches, it's 3.
Oh, sorry, 6 matches, it's 3. Oh, okay, that'll make Group A nice and quick. Fantastic. Shame the teams had to forfeit. It's probably a matter of players not showing enough to satisfy the team requirements, which is a bit of a shame.
I did say that I thought Bingham would have some problems. But at least we got a decent match here.
It is.
We didn't go for the Beancam match now.
Yeah. Well, I can smell the good matches a mile off. You just got to look for the names that have been around a while.
Oops.
Okay, so USS Defiant is currently taking some long-range pot shot at Dusks. Likely Dusks is returning some shots with his flak. I don't know which is going to win out of the flak, Howitzer Gatling. I'm going to lean more towards the flak in this scenario. There's a lack of flamer on both sides, I think, so there's no disabling really going on. Lysoro is currently trying to chase down Kermit, but Kermit is just pulling away using, you know, his greater speed. Oh! I've got a health bar! Dusk's Light is very, very sore at this point.
It's wonders of spectate mode. Here's hoping we get a new update soon.
Oh, man. Come on,
Baron's best are actually really close to 5-0ing this match.
I'd be sad if the first match went a 5-0. That would be kind of disappointing, and I'd feel really sorry for the blue team. And they have changed it! Fantastic, it is not a pantsing match. Can the blue team pull it back? If they turn quickly enough on Lysoro, they might just have a chance. Dust Light being spawned quite a way off.
What's going on?
Well, we've currently got the blue team quickly closing on Lysoro. Lysoro realizes this, maybe even activating a bit of kerosene, because it is moving fast for a Galleon. Likely he's got his engineers camping those engines, and he's just powering his way through to the Dusk's Light.
I feel really bad for TST though. They did seem to have a promising team.
Yeah.
But I feel even worse for Cedars, who didn't even have a chance to prove themselves.
It's a shame they won't get that nice first match to warm up, really get into the groove of it, and they're going to have to go in against a team which has found their stride in the last game, or at least we hope so. And Kermit is taking a huge amount of damage. The heavy flak dishing out the pain. Huacha coming in. There it goes. 4-1 red team. Blue, the USS Defiant lifting out, trying to get away from this 2v1 scenario.
It's not going to be enough. Light and Dusk are both going to lift in. Oh, and he's actually using vent shoots.
Oh, nicely done, nicely. You don't often see it, do you?
No, you don't, which is odd, really, because players are always at the top of these matches, but they
never think to sink down. I like to use them, just going up, down, up, down. They can never get a solid fix on you unless they're a really good gunner or using something with a spray like a Carronade or Huacha.
Or you spend enough time in front of a Galleon sights for them to just destroy you. Defiant is definitely putting the pressure on Lysa. I don't know how much, because again, health bars are... Oh, no, Defiant's taking armor damage, and it's...
Oh! And we have a 5-1 victory to the red team. Lysoro, piloted by Dakarok, gunning by Apocrypha, and engineers Recon and Meta5, and Dusk's Light, Riley, piloted by Queso, with 3 engineers, Bristance, Voracious something, and I'm sorry the game quit. Congratulations on your first victory.